Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we have another big update from Medieval Dynasty, and we also have, I guess, two updates in a way, but this language update is included in the big update as well, right over here at the top. So I'm going to call it one, right? But we are going to go over this first, since it's right here at the top. And yeah, we're gonna go over this. I've seen that a lot of these changes, especially down here, they were in the beta version that we checked out, not say a couple days ago. So, what's it called? They were in this one right over here, which was about a week ago. So, a lot of these changes right here, especially when it came to damage reduction and some over here, they were already implemented in the beta, but I'm guessing they want to implement it into this patch as well. So we're gonna go through it. Let's go through this first. Also, I'm gonna link all these, both these down below if you guys want to go check it out. Like it, comment, whatever you guys want to do. Alrighty, so let's get into it. So, Medieval Dynasty language update. Attention tribe leaders, we've now added new languages to the game. From now on, you can enjoy your medieval adventure in Russian, Ukrainian, Italian, French, Czech, Turkish, Japanese, Portuguese, and Brazilian Portuguese languages. And if your language is not on the list, don't worry. We are working on adding Swedish, Dutch, and simplified Chinese. We will let you know when these languages will be added, so stay tuned to our social media channels. Stay safe. Toplets Productions and Render Cube team. Good. I'd like to see a lot more languages. It brings a lot more people into the game. I think that this will bring a lot more people into the game as well. If they add Chinese, I think that would be huge. Very, obviously China has a huge population, and I think that will add a lot of people to the game as well. But yeah, I love seeing this. Obviously brings a lot more communities together. I'm Ukrainian, so I love how they include in Ukrainian, not just Russian, but also Ukrainian. So great to see. Great to see. All right, let's get to the big update. So update 1.2.4. Alrighty, so additions. New items have been added to the vendors. We are going to go check that out. I meant to go check that out before, but we are going to go check that out. I'll make some more location guides if needed be. And we're going to go from there. So we have all the languages that we just stated. Good to see. We also have added delete, end, home, etc. to the keybinds. Always good. A lot of keybinds are always good to have, regardless of what they are. The more you can customize, the better the game, in my opinion. Barrels for salting and hunting lodge and fishing hut. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, all this was added to the beta 1.2. So just quick summary. You guys can obviously read this right now on the screen, but quick summary: they added salting to the hunting lodge and fishing hut, and they also added the ability that you can control how much clay, salt, or for all the other production buildings, you can control how much of something is made or what the cap is and stuff like that, right? And also planks have been added, and now they're going to be in more recipes. Then we have fixed. We have optimization of map loading time, various quest fixes, knife position for female hunters while skinning animals. Again, a lot of changes that we have seen in the 1.2. I am going to link the that review, my review of the 1.2 beta patch, and I kind of go more in depth when it comes to this and all of these. But I don't want to just be like a revolving record, whatever the saying is, and just go over that again. But yeah, so age update, that was in the other one. I'm trying to see if we can find any new ones really. I think these are the newer ones since they're separated right here by a pause. Alright, so let's read it. So, field changes, exceptions, UI can't be confirmed using gamepad or keyboard. That is now fixed. Field management slots, seeds don't update after confirming changes. That is now fixed. Sometimes hunters teleported near the center of the map. That is fixed. That seems kind of significant, obviously, because there's only a couple of well, no. I think they mean by hunters that that you employ, right? So yeah, that would be kind of bad, you know what I mean? Then it would be a long way back, and then obviously you wouldn't get what you need from them. Then we have issues where NPCs were unable to get close to some workbenches. That is now fixed. Issues where male NPCs during autumn sometimes have no model due to invalid clothes ID. That is now fixed. Technology requirements for the bucket. So those were reduced, so now you can get the bucket a lot quicker. Good to see. We have issues that cause crash when many animals that were surrounded by buildings tried to flee from player. Okay, crash fix is always good to see. We have quest goal for flirting can't be done if the player already has a wife. Tough. If you're married, it's over with. The game is gone. You know. But alright. NPCs could turn towards player while sitting or sleeping. That is now fixed. We're restoring the condition of items in a chest when loading a save game. That is now fixed. Then we have doubled scheme for creating roasted meat in a tavern. Okay. Then we have Sun doesn't come home after the boy quest. That is now fixed. He will come home now. We have Hunting Lodge 2 requires a building technology instead of survival to be unlocked, which makes sense, obviously. Then we have restoring the default keybinds doesn't work after restarting the game. That is now fixed. The number of items sometimes displays fractional values in the transfer/drop/craft window. That is now fixed. They will not display the fractional values. Then you have items without the freshness parameter don't display a price during the transaction. Okay, so now if they don't have a freshness thing, they still display the price. Cool. Cool. So, obviously, we have gone over a lot of these again. We have gone over these. In terms of this right over here, when it came to spears and just overall ranged weapons, they all got nerfed. Some bows got a little buff, but mostly it's all nerfs in terms of damage. Obviously, wooden spears, all the spears, they got more uses in them now, but their damage drops. So in terms of like damage output, you're still going to get the same damage output. You're just going to have to hit more with it, which in my opinion is a pretty big nerf in my opinion. Also, the Bison and the Bear HP has been increased by 2 times. I said it before, I think the Bison should have the 2 times, and I think the Bear should have like the ×4. Bears are very strong, super strong. You know what I mean? I think there should be a lot more for bears, and I think there should be a lot more, you know, scary to interact with, right? Alright, so let's read this. So change Night Howl quest so that it always gives gold for completing it. Pig and Piglet sitting. Okay, so these, we have gone over these. These I remember. Okay. So, the big ones from this one was the reduced consumption of stamina while running and in inspector mode. Those are huge. I think stamina, you know, especially if you have the 30% reduced consumption of stamina from I think the survival tree. That really helps, and I stated that in my other videos that I really think that everyone should invest in that as soon as possible because there's a lot of running you do in the game. There's a lot of pretty much everything you do in the game, so it's a good thing to invest in, and I think this helps a lot as well. Then this was another good one in my opinion. So vendors now have random number of items. It's not just you know, the same amount. It's, you know, obviously randomized, so very cool. Resource and food storage capacities have been increased. Cool. And what's it called? And just some kind of like minor changes, right? Okay, now production's work power slider for each profession and buildings detail in management tab. There it is. So obviously the work power, how we talked about up here, kind of like, you know, how much they're gonna produce, like the amount when they stop and all of that. Then we have production of firewood in which it consumes logs. There you go. Set mortality for NPCs from non-player, that's temporary. Restored missing original NPCs in neighboring towns, that's temporary. Again, we have gone over these in the other video. And this might be the only new ones added right here, to be honest with you. Villagers eat food according to nope, this was also added in the other one as well. So what this pretty much means is villagers now, the greater nutritional value, the higher priority, which pretty much means they're going to eat those first, and then they're gonna eat the most, like the least nutritious stuff last. Wood value is now visible in items detail. Okay, then we have lowered Dynasty reputation limits for next inhabitants. This was actually a very big one because, you know, after every inhabitant you get, you need more Dynasty points. Now it is lowered so you can have more people, and that's pretty much all of it right over here. Like I said, I'm gonna link these 2 posts down below. I'm also going to link my 1.2.0 beta video. And yeah, we're going to go from there. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Ask me any questions, any concerns. And like always, stay safe.